What's up, everybody? This is Squiggy with the Music Experience at Loudwire's Gear Factor. I am hanging out with the guitar god himself, Mr. Mark Tremonti. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. And Eric E. Rock Friedman from the band Tremonti. What do you guys feel are important riffs in rock or metal that in 100 years they'll be still talking about these riffs?
Smoke on the Water, for sure. I think that's probably one of the most iconic.
Enter Sandman.
Well, see, he's younger than us, so I
Right, right.
Enter Sandman.
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Definitely Smoke on the Water. Riffs. I mean, riffs that I like. I think they get people into guitar. You know,
Yeah.
it gets people into the vibe and into the whole
I
thing.
think like Dazed and Confused or Kashmir.
Yeah?
I mean, there's tons of them, but I think the simplest ones, the old school ones that just stick in your head right off the bat, like there's nothing better than that Smoke on the Water riff. I think everybody knows it right off the bat. Get some killer riffs like the rock and roll riff from Zeppelin is killer, but that's a little more. You don't just pick up a guitar and play it.
Right.
You can pick up a guitar and do the
Yeah.
you can learn it in 2 seconds.
You know, you guys are both a part of the PRS family. My background is selling guitars, and I gotta say, man, your signature guitar, the SE version, I've seen that played on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to sell so many of those things, man. How involved were you in making your guitars and then the SE versions of them?
The SE version, well, the guitars themselves, they approached me and they asked me about endorsing their stuff, and I love PRS, so they sent me out some guitars. Like, I love the guitar, but the switches are in the wrong spots. I grew up on a Les Paul, so once we put the switches where I wanted them, still didn't like the tone as much. Just a little rounder than I was used to. So after giving them back 5 guitars, going back and forth, they're like, "Why don't we just make a guitar that you want to play?" Right?
Yeah.
So we went through maybe 6 or 7 versions of the guitar.
Yep.
When Paul definitely didn't want the guitar just to look like a Les Paul. So at first it was real weird looking, looked like a whale. The top was real big and this was real small, and it's kind of weird looking. And once we got the aesthetic done, the pickup was really important. The pickup was a really hot pickup for PRS. I've had people come up to me over the years and say they absolutely love that pickup, and I love it. It definitely makes a big difference on the guitar. As far as like the tuners and everything else, the wood is the wood. You're gonna get something. It's nature, so sometimes it's gonna sound a little better, sometimes a little worse.
Yeah.
But we keep on improving the tuners and all the hardware on the guitar, so that's constantly a moving target. But the SE, when I saw the first SE and they told me how much it cost and I played it, you did it perfect. It's the best guitar for that price I had ever played.
One of the reasons we don't have your MT15 amp here is they're sold out. And I remember us talking at NAMM, and I got to tell you, man, for the price of that amp, holy shit, man. Dude, it's unreal what that little amp does.
I'm very proud of that amp, and I'm an amp fanatic, and I was really weary about bringing that amp out because I didn't want to hear anything negative about it.
Yep.
Because amps, I'm more in tune with amps than I am with guitars. I know more about amps. I buy amps. I don't really buy guitars anymore because I have a signature guitar.
Right.
So when I designed that amp and it came out, we went to NAMM with it and it got best in show. I was as happy as a kid in a candy store. And still, it's mine. When I go home, I plug right into that amp. I have every high gain amp you could ever imagine, but that one to me is the best sounding bedroom amp and small club amp you can get.
This is Squiggy with the Music Experience, Loudwire's Gear Factor, hanging out